Hello, I'm Harry, and I'm the Communications Officer for the Southampton Hydro team. You may have noticed over the past few days, we've been talking rather a lot about the scrutineering, qualifications, the lightweight and heavyweight races, and tech talks. But what does that all mean? We're here at the heavyweight qualification round.
And the lightweight also managed to qualify yesterday.
The endurance race is coming up this Sunday.
Scrutineering is the first stage of the competition.
Head of the design of heavyweights.
So there are multiple steps to the International HydroContest. The first is the scrutineering stage.
Scrutinisation is the first stage of this contest.
The purpose of this is to make sure that the boats comply with all rules and regulations and are safe to go on the water.
After this, we can begin the qualification stages.
The way it works is your boat will do a lap and the time is recorded. Out of the 21 teams that are here, only the 16 fastest go through, so you want a good time. You then have a seeding system so that the fastest boats will go against some of the slower boats, and so it's a good competition right up until the end.
So the lightweight category, you have to carry 20 kilos, and that's designed to represent passenger transport. Now a lot of the boats tend to use foils, like this one here, in order to get the hull out of the water. That reduces resistance and makes the boats faster and more efficient.
We're standing in front of our heavyweight boat. This is the boat that will enter the mass transport category at the HydroContest. The aim of this category is to emulate mass transport shipping, for example container ships and bulk carriers. And the idea is that these scale prototypes can be used to investigate possible futures for innovation that can go into the real world and industry. This is our heavyweight boat. As you can see, it's a swath construction which stands for small waterplane area twin hull. It has these torpedoes at the bottom which we have to fill with air, as the rules of the contest dictate that the weights must be loaded from above. The weights go into the hulls and we ballast the torpedoes with air to ensure that the boat remains stable during loading.
The endurance race is coming up this Sunday, so it's an hour-long race, and what you've got to try and do is get as many laps in that time as possible. So the ideal scenario is that you cross the line at exactly 0% battery. So we've worked out that it's around 35 to 40% throttle is what we're going to have to maintain for the duration of the race. So we've developed a little cruise control algorithm to try and make sure that we maintain that, to make sure that we get the maximum range out of the boat.
Every evening at HydroContest, there is a tech talk where 4 teams stand up and present their work over the course of the year to all of the other teams involved in Saint-Tropez. This is a great opportunity to learn from the other teams what each of them has been up to and find out their secrets and how they've made edges and gains over what you've done. By doing this, we can all learn together and hopefully achieve better results in the future years to come.
The off-race prizes at the HydroContest are quite varied. You've got the light and heavyweight innovation prizes, which are awarded to teams that can create a design that is the most innovative out of all the teams that are here. You've also got the best tech talk prize, which is awarded to the team that does the best tech talk. And finally, there's the comms prize, which we won last year, which is for the team which has the best communications campaign, including social media, websites and traditional media such as TV and radio. So in this video, we've explained to you what the HydroContest actually is and what we do. We hope that you've enjoyed it and it's given you a bit more insight into what actually happens here this year in Saint-Tropez. If you click on the follow button on the Southampton Hydro Team Facebook page, then you'll be sure to see all of our updates from our time here, and we hope that you stay tuned. I'm Harry G, Communications Officer for the Southampton Hydro Team.